I'm covering my aim settings, my controller settings on PC, PlayStation, Xbox. It'll all translate to for Warzone Season 3, specifically Warzone Ranked. This is for Season 3 Reloaded. There definitely were some changes I noticed. So get on the wave, get your accuracy right, hit that sub button, crush that like button, enjoy it. Let's get right into it. Alright gang, these are going to be my new controller settings right now for Warzone Ranked. Button layout, I'd use tactical flipped, and then I do tactical flipped as well for Warzone and DMZ. So that essentially flips my L1 and R1 and L2 and R2. So I shoot with the bumpers, but only with the PS4 controllers, the Scuff Infinity 4 Pro, something like that. Xbox controllers, I did not do this. I did not use the bumpers. The shape of the PlayStation controller, for me personally, it's more comfortable to use the bumpers than the actual triggers. But also I used to play back on PS3 and that's exactly what I used. So it just felt right to do just that. And then stick layout preset's going to be set to default. Horizontal and vertical sensitivity, I play at a 6.6. I know a lot of people that play way higher than that, and I know people that actually play lower than that. It's a perfect speed for me. I explain this every time I make one of these videos. If you're new and you haven't seen this before, if you go to turn on somebody, and let's just say this is that person, you turn and you look past them and you have to go back to target, that's slower than actually just smoothly turning around and being directly on target. So having a super fast sensitivity really always isn't the best thing to do. If you're a content creator like myself and you want maybe more of a visual appearance, you can pop it up, you know. I'm not trying to have a visual appearance. I'm here to fry out and make videos like this to help you guys get better. Going into our sensitivity multipliers, all of this is going to be set to default 1.0, and especially on a vertical aim axis, we're going to have that at standard on everything. Aim down sight behavior is going to be set to hold. Oh, excuse me. Long day, gang. Holy automatic sprint. We got automatic tag sprint. I know slide canceling isn't in this game, so having automatic tag sprint really isn't super necessary, but I still like to have it on, especially when it's ready. There's no hesitation, you just automatically do it. So as soon as it's ready, you're running. In my opinion, you run as fast as you possibly can because there's no delay. You go the second it's ready. Equipment behaviors on hold, all this is pretty default. Prioritize interact is the same as contextual tap from for dance. Armor plate behavior, apply all. Don't do apply one, apply all. You can always cancel it, but go ahead and get apply all going. And then on advanced, we got target aim assist, obviously. Aim assist type is default. A lot of people were using Black Ops for a while. It's not the case anymore. Default is goated. And then make sure your ADS aim assist is on as well. Aim response curve type, I've been running dynamic for probably 2 months now, 3 months. Standard's the move for me now. I noticed after the Season 3 Reloaded update, I was getting a ton of like up close gunfights where I would feel like I had no aim assist, which is no problem, you're still getting the kills, but you can definitely feel when you have the pull and when you don't have the pull. I switched to standard, everything's gravy now, so everything's fine. I put it back to standard. ADS transitioning timing I have set to instant. Dead zones 0.03, 0.03. Gang, you want this to be as low as you possibly can without having stick drift. A great way to test that out is by opening up your mini map in game. Open up the map and watch that little crosshair, see which way it moves, and it's on a grid axis, so you can really get a good idea of it too. So make sure you're doing your dead zones correctly, because that really will help with recoil. I will say though, if you have a stick drift that mildly works itself down, that can work in your favor for recoil. Gyro behavior, I don't know what any of that is, so we're just gonna skip over that. I haven't heard anybody talk about it, so it is what it is. Single tap sprint is what I have set. Auto move forward is off. Ground mantle on. Ooh, holy. This one's really important. Parachute auto deploy, set that to off, and sprint door bashing on. Okay, so the auto deploy, you don't want your shoot to pull itself, you want to be able to pull it yourself so you can wait as long as you possibly can so you get to the ground, so you can get to the ground faster than other people. That's what you get at. A lot of people invert the slide and dive behavior. I wasn't a fan of it. So tap to dive, hold the slide. I could see where it's more beneficial, you know, trying to get away, but I mean, the tap to hold isn't really that big of a difference. I know if we're talking milliseconds, which this game does come down to milliseconds when you're playing competitively, a tap would definitely be better. As of right now, I'm content. If I start to get frustrated with that, I'll switch it over. But realistically, I never actually slide. Like, I don't really slide too much, so maybe it would be beneficial. I'm gonna, you know what, for the sake of this, I'm gonna go ahead and change that now. I'm gonna try it here in a little bit, see what I think. I will report back the comments. Let's see, weapon mount, exit delay short. I want everything as quick as possible. Quick C4 detonation, nobody's rocking C4s, not worried about that. And then this is just small little bonus stuff. Gang, those are my settings. Listen, if you're new to the channel, enjoy the content, man, hit that sub button, push that like button. Sorry for the short upload today. This is what we got. I got some bangers in the pipeline though, but I wanted to go ahead and show my aim settings right now. We covered everything on advanced and on controller. If you have any questions down below about like any sort of gear I use, feel free to ask. I do use control freaks. I use one singular control freak on my right joystick. I definitely think it helps. I'm to a point where I feel like I can't play without it. I do use the scuff. I got paddles in the back. This scuff only has 2 paddles. Only has 2 paddles, which is honestly plenty for me. And then that's really, I keep it hardwired. I don't use anything else in terms of like additions. I know some people have like these little rings they put around the joysticks that Control Freak uses. I use nothing like that. Just a Control Freak and a scuff. And I guess aim assist. Everyone says people in controllers don't have any skills, so that's where we're at, gang. Look, try it out. Catch y'all tomorrow for another heater. Let's get it.